So, yesterday we got our very first look at Brendan Thwaites as Robin from the live-action Titans show, which I think is supposed to be on a DC streaming service. That's what I've heard anyway. So, without further ado, let's break it down. So, straight up, this looks amazing. It's a really great, intricate design, and even if you look, if you like really zoom in, you can see on the cape that there's like little R's on the gold strip. And Brendan Thwaites, he looks perfect as Robin. Now, of course, as some of you may know, he was first cast to play Nightwing, but I will talk about that in a minute. But the design looks perfect. I mean, and it really takes inspiration from the Batman Arkham games and that kind of design. It's got the kind of armor and the type of art. It just looks very similar, and very unlike the original Dick Grayson Robin appearance in the comics. But obviously that was clearly to be expected. But as I said, he was originally cast as Nightwing. Now he could still be cast as Nightwing, like later on in the show he takes up the mantle. But I think what's really going on is they've decided to scrap that idea, or at least for now, as obviously I did a video on the recent developments in the Nightwing movie. So DC probably didn't want two live-action Nightwings on the screen at once. So they probably decided to go with Robin rather than Nightwing, as obviously he would be in a movie, and that could get confusing for some people. So overall, I am so hyped for Titans now. First, I was a little bit skeptical. I thought it was a great idea, but I was like, is it gonna be very CW-y? And I do love the CW, but sometimes it's just nice to get a little bit of a change from that, leather suit, costumes and stuff like that. That very classic DC CW Arrowverse kind of design, which, I love, but it's nice to get back to the whole kind of like really awesome kind of comic book inspired looks rather than, leather. just a lot of leather. If any of you watch the CW shows, you'll know it's a lot of leather, like everywhere. So it's great to get away from that. It's great to get some new designs going, and just gets me so much more hyped for seeing what's going to go in the future, what's going to come of this show. And I'm just so hyped, and Brendan Thwaites looks amazing as Robin, and that armor. Everything. Anyway, so before I just geek out anymore, I'm going to bring this video to a wrap. So make sure to leave a comment on what you guys thought of this and how much you like it. Even if you don't like it, just make sure to leave a comment, as I do appreciate that, and I do appreciate your views. And also, recently I have made a Comic Booker Instagram account where I can post things and share things about news that I don't get to talk about on the channel, and maybe I don't have time to talk about. So that's up, and you can also send me messages about maybe what videos you want to see me doing in the future, what news that maybe I haven't heard yet, and also if you just want to discuss things that I've mentioned on the channel or like new news, then I'm up for that too. So I guess all that's left to say is I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.